Adventist Vegetarian Diabetics. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good. Learn about diabetes. Every human being, created in the image of God, is endowed with a power akin to that of the Creator, individuality, power to think and to do. Ellen White, Education, page 17. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Hosea 4 verse 6. Learn as much as you can about diabetes in general and your diagnosis in particular. And, while you are learning, you can change your diabetes lifestyle, starting with the 5 essential habits detailed in another video. As a newly diagnosed diabetic, you will find the best thing you can do is read. Research. Talk to other diabetics who have successfully managed, controlled, or reversed their diabetes. Join our Adventist Vegetarian Diabetics private group on Facebook. Use the resources given in the group's files. Check out our supplementary website and blog on AdventistVegetarianDiabetics.com. Watch the recommended videos on YouTube. Educate yourself. We are here to support you by encouraging you to learn. Articles. Look for articles that have documented references to support the statements made in the article. Some articles are evidence-based peer-reviewed scientific articles. Other articles are opinion pieces. Some studies are sponsored, financially and/or ideologically, by a specific industry, organization, or group. The best journalism will contain bibliographic references at the end of the article. Learn to recognize which type of article you are reading. Avoid clickbait articles and slideshows as much as possible. Books. Choose one, or more, of these books, in addition to Ellen White's Ministry of Healing, either a good used hard copy or a Kindle format copy. You can highlight and make notes in either format. The list of books which follows represents the most important information sources for Adventist vegetarian diabetics, whether you are type 1 or type 2, and whether you are dietary vegan, lacto-ovo-vegetarian, or Adventist non-vegetarian, eating only clean meat or fish. Adventist Vegetarian Diabetics. By Jacqueline Lemi-Hegarty. Available on Amazon in paperback or for Kindle. First edition published in 2021, second edition in 2023. Essential reading for all diabetics. Adventist Vegetarian Diabetics began as a private group on Facebook in 2013 because the author, Jacqueline Lemi-Hegarty, could not find a diabetes support group, online or offline, that addressed her dietary lifestyle as a type 2 diabetic with a Seventh-day Adventist background. She was looking specifically for recipes that were either lacto-ovo-vegetarian or non-vegetarian with meats that Adventists consider clean by biblical standards in Leviticus and Deuteronomy. In her quest to reverse diabetes, she researched the internet and other Facebook groups for dietary protocols that would help diabetics normalize their blood glucose and A1C levels. She discovered that those who achieved the most success in reversing diabetes symptoms eliminate sugar in all its forms, eat unprocessed foods, and practice intermittent fasting. They may be vegan, vegetarian, or non-vegetarian. Hegarty's experience, her observations of others' experiences, and her research resulted in creation of this book. Bernstein, Richard K., M.D. Dr. Bernstein's Diabetes Solution, The Complete Guide to Achieving Normal Blood Sugars. 2011. Essential reading for all type 1 diabetics. However, he presents principles applicable to all diabetics. For example, his chapters on treating a low blood sugar and foot care for diabetics. Dr. Bernstein was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes at age 12. His dietary approach is low-carb high-protein moderate-fat, LCHP, with an aggressive exercise regimen. He gives some dietary options for vegetarians. He is now in his late 80s and has kept his blood sugar normal, averaging 83 milligrams per deciliter, for many decades. Fung, Jason, MD. The Diabetes Code. Prevent and Reverse Type 2 Diabetes Naturally. 2018. Essential reading for all Type 2 diabetics. Dr. Fung is a nephrologist, practicing in Canada. Many of his kidney patients also have diabetes and obesity. He maintains it is high insulin levels, hyperinsulinemia, that cause complications of diabetes. Dr. Fung supports whatever approach lowers your insulin levels. His focus for diabetics is to 1. Eliminate sugar in all its forms, especially fructose, 2. Reduce refined carbohydrates and enjoy natural fats, 3. Eat real food, and 4. Practice intermittent fasting. Ruhl, Jenny. Blood Sugar 101, What They Don't Tell You About Diabetes, 2nd edition. 2016. This book is available in paperback or Kindle from Amazon. There is also a website at bloodsugar101.com. Jenny Ruhl not only provides citations to documented peer-reviewed scientific studies, but gives a detailed review of the articles, plus time-tested techniques to enable you to lower your blood sugar to the truly normal levels that prevent or reverse complications of diabetes and restore normal health. Dr. Bernstein writes, this book should be read by all diabetics because of the valuable material that cannot be found elsewhere. Westman, Eric C., MD, with Amy Berger, Certified Nutrition Specialist. End Your Carb Confusion, A Simple Guide to Customize Your Carb Intake for Optimal Health. 2020. Dr. Westman specializes in treatment of diabetes and obesity. His prescription-strength keto is the most effective and reliable way to treat both type 1 and type 2 diabetes. He has over 20 years of experience as an internal medicine doctor and obesity medicine specialist at the Keto Medicine Clinic at Duke University. His patients have lost more than 26,000 pounds and reversed conditions like type 2 diabetes, PCOS, high blood pressure, and more. White, Ellen G. The Ministry of Healing. Originally published by Pacific Press in 1905. The sections dealing with nutrition and temperance are chapters 23 to 26. This book emphasizes the link between diet and spiritual growth. Reviewers have written, it is a diet book, a self-help book, and a Christian spiritual guide all rolled into one. The 8 Laws of Health. While you are learning about diabetes by reading your chosen books from the previous list, continue your learning by reading about the 8 Laws of Health on AdventistVegetarianDiabetics.com, and seek to understand how each of the 8 true remedies applies to your diabetes lifestyle and will improve your diabetic health. There are also short videos and full-length movies that you can view, and YouTube channels you can subscribe to, starting with youtube.com/@. Adventist Vegetarian Diabetics. Search on YouTube for Beat Diabetes with Dennis Pollock, Adapt Your Life with Dr. Eric Westman, Dr. Ken Berry MD, Dr. Jason Fung, Diet Doctor, and Dr. Bernstein's Diabetes University. Visit our website at AdventistVegetarianDiabetics.com. Follow our blog at AdventistVegetarianDiabetics.com/blog posts. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/@AdventistVegetarianDiabetics. Copyright by Adventist Vegetarian Diabetics.